Religion is often seen as being at odds with the science of evolution, but according to a growing area of research, it may actually be a product of this fundamental biological process. Fear of incurring the wrath of God, or a range of gods, may have played a key role in the development of our species, according to a leading expert in the evolution of human cooperation. He argues that belief in a divine being who will punish bad behavior may have allowed humans to cooperate in a way our relatives in the animal kingdom do not. The sense of being watched by an omnipotent or supernatural being may have ensured members of early human groups behaved less selfishly. Floods and famine may have kick-started world's religions. They often form a central part of most biblical stories, but it appears floods, famines and plagues may have also helped to start belief in some gods in the first place. Researchers at North Carolina State University found that belief in all-powerful and moralizing gods tended to appear at times of hardship in human history. They claim that believing in such a supreme deity helps to ensure people within a society live by certain moral rules that are necessary when living in harsh environments or in times of hardship. The researchers studied the origins of 583 religious societies around the world. They compared these to climate, rainfall, and plant growth data for each area to build up a historical picture of the conditions each society was living in. The findings may help to shed light on how religions such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam first emerged and why stories of hardship play such a central role. Religious wars have raged for almost 3,000 years. Over the centuries there have been many wars fought in the name of various religions. Now it appears religious conflict over different beliefs may trace back to as long ago as 700 BC. A new study has found the rise of religious beliefs across Mesoamerica led to an increase in political and social conflict. In some regions it resulted in local religious leaders, while in others it created a centralized religious state. The research reveals the importance of religious beliefs in both outcomes, despite them being vastly different, and proves how religion has been influencing politics for centuries. Around 2,700 years ago, powerful states emerged covering swathes of the Central American region, which covers present-day Mexico, Guatemala, and Honduras. Mesoamerica gave rise to numerous advanced early cultures during its history. These included the ancient Olmecs through to the rise of the powerful Maya, and eventually the Aztecs, each with their own political systems and religious beliefs. The team found that in Rio Verde, the religious beliefs of the peoples hindered a move towards centralized power. In particular, in the Lower Verde, religious rituals involving offerings and the burial of people in cemeteries at smaller communities created strong ties to the local community that impeded the creation of state institutions. Magnets can alter your belief in God. Psychologists have discovered it is possible to significantly change a person's beliefs simply by targeting their brain with magnets. Using what's known as transcranial magnetic stimulation, the researchers were able to temporarily shut down the part of the brain associated with detecting and solving problems. People who were subjected to this treatment reported that their belief in God dropped by a third following the stimulation, while there was an increase in positive feelings towards immigrants. The study was carried out by Dr. Kais Izuma from the University of York and Colin Holbrook from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. They recruited 38 participants with an average age of 21, to take part in the study. Half of these participants formed part of a control group and received a low-level sham procedure that did not affect their brains. The other half received enough energy through transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, to lower activity in the posterior medial frontal cortex, PMFC. Their belief in God was then tested through a series of tests. The findings, published in the journal Social Cognitive and Affective Neuroscience, reveal that people whose brains were targeted by TMS reported 32.8% less belief in God, angels, or heaven.